Spirit Halloween 2022 is creeping up on us day by day, night by night. And we have yet another Spirit Halloween animatronic to take a look at for the Monster Lab theme. Tonight we're taking a look at the Deadly Creeper. So without further ado, I'm sure everyone wants to hear the lore that Spirit Halloween has set up for this particular prop. In the Arctic, a group of scientists traversing the icy wasteland discover a cave with a seemingly prehistoric ecosystem inside. The scientists are in such awe of their discovery that they don't notice a nest and group of prehistoric spiders heading their way. The spiders quickly kill and eat all the scientists and make their way into the frozen tundra, causing chaos and destruction. But you better hope that they never learn to swim. The interesting thing I've noticed in the story is it's very, very similar to any other movie I've seen where scientists discover a prehistoric ecosystem and accidentally let out some kind of creature from this ecosystem. In this case, a group of prehistoric spiders. And we know that the spiders do make it to the mainland because in some of the product shots, as well as in the video that we'll take a look at in just a few moments, they appear to be in this kind of forested area, and they've made their huge webs in this huge forest. And so it looks like they've made their way to the mainland and have probably eaten a bunch of humans. Alright, so I'm gonna give you my honest thoughts on this thing. I don't like it. I think it's a cool spider and it looks pretty realistic. However, this is $200. $200 for a giant spider that sits there, its eyes glow red, and it moves its mandibles up and down. Like, okay, it's cool. I think it's cool. It looks more realistic than the jumping spider does. But hey, I'd be more inclined to get Jumping Spider because Jumping Spider's a classic, man. Like, I saw Jumping Spider at the zombie train station theme, the first Spirit Halloween theme I ever went to, and I thought it was super cool. It was super scary, it jumps up, it makes jittering noises, and it's a lot cooler than this. Granted, the spider looks a lot more realistic than Jumping Spider does now, but still, $200 for a spider that sits there, doesn't do anything except make screechy spider, scary noises, and move its arms up and down with glowing eyes. Now, granted, this thing is 3 feet tall, so it's a fairly large size spider. In fact, I think it's slightly bigger than the jumping spider when it's at its full jumping range, but still, you're charging this amount of money for what is essentially a static prop with like a little bit of animation. You couldn't even say that this is a full-on animatronic because it's really not. It's just a static prop with just a tiny bit of animation. Like, my God, Spirit. But nonetheless, I still think it's a decent spider. I just would not pay this insane price tag for what is essentially a static prop with only one bit of animation on it. Anyway, I got a few kind of close-up pictures that we're going to be taking a look at, so let's get started with that, shall we? And first up, we have a picture of the spider's face, and getting really up close and personal with this dude. Anyway, the spider has the glowing red eyes, as you can see, a nice effect there. It's got some fangs. Now, the fangs, they look like they're made of like a cheap, very brittle dollar store plastic. Maybe it's just this image. I hope that it's not the actual animatronic. But the fur on it looks really nice. It's all matted and tangled up like it's been in fights with other members of its species, which is really cool. And next up we have an image of the spider just by itself, just standing there. And again, it looks really cool. But again, it's not something I would pay my money for. You can see that On the spider, it does have different, fur colors on it. It's not just black like I originally thought it would be. It has almost like faint, like little bits of like a darker gray in there, which is really nice, and it's a nice attention to detail. As most real spiders have these other kind of textures mixed in their fur, which looks really cool, and it adds realism to the piece. But still, I would not spend this amount of money on a prop like this that is just a static prop. And no matter how nice it looks and how detailed it is, the only way that this would be even remotely okay, an appropriate price range, would be if this was something like 40 or even $50. That's the only way I would pay money like that for this. Anyway, let me know what you guys think of the Deadly Creeper prehistoric spider prop from Spirit Halloween. I think it's an alright spider prop, but hey, I would rather spend money on a jumping spider than this. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. And with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed. Do take care and happy haunts.